Hello, everybody. I am hopefully going to be able to do this. Get all the bones and weight painting done. That would be really nice. Um, by the way, if you don't have, like, you just want to get Rigify, the little human skeleton thing. I don't fully. Is it preferences? Yeah, and then add-ons, and then Rigify. You just want that. I find it easier to work off of a human skeleton, especially since vrchat. I tend to use the humanoid like rig thing in vrchat, so having just a base human skeleton to work off of is kind of nice. Viewpoint display in front. Scale it up. Do that. Also, the straighter you can have like the neck to everything, the better it'll look when you weight paint it and stuff and like move it. So keep that in mind when making your reference and when modeling it, is that the straighter this is, the neck to the head and all that, the better it'll move. Especially because, and you want to like, for me, it's better if the head is farther away than the legs, because if the legs are further away, it makes them really janky when they move. So it's better the closer it is to the legs, in my opinion, if you did have to like pick between like the head or the legs. Edit mode. It's gonna be mostly a lot of deleting with this. It's not hard. Oh, didn't have my lasso. There we go. And it also, I probably should have mentioned it, just press and hold, and then it'll let you pick which one you want to do. Yeah. X, delete bones, get rid of the chest bones. Hips can also go. And it doesn't have hands. You can delete the fingers. It'll work fine without fingers. I think you still need the arms. Get rid of this. Well, it means I'm pretty sure you only need one neck bone. So this. Connected. There we go. That's what you want to do. Connected. There. I'll probably put this to like where the top of the head is. Might lower this one a bit. Give some more space for the neck. There. That won't cause problems, I bet. Might also move the arms down a bit personally for this one. There. Not that the arms are going to be attached to anything or do anything. Some people do have it where there's like little ghost hands that either like only the person wearing the avatar can see, or that are like toggleable for people who still want to like know where their hands are sometimes. I personally just don't do that. I don't know. I never use it, so I've never like really thought about adding it either. But I can see how some people would want that, so just mentioning, you might want to add that. Where the butt is, extend this out, and I'm probably going to unattach it. Tail. It's nice to label things so you know where they're supposed to be and where they're supposed to go to. Just, yeah, fill out the tail. Could probably do with less bones, but to me it moves a lot nicer the more bones it has, and I don't think this thing's going to be having many other bones. But just do remember that there's only so many like fizz bones, of which is what I use to make things wiggle and vrchat uses in general to make things like wiggly, you can only have so many of them on quest. So keep that in mind when adding them. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Should probably go back to this. Probably not gonna use the like feet bones for this, so I might just bring that the rest of the way down. Bring these up. Might push these back a little bit. There. And I'm also going to widen this quite a bit. Just so that it's more lined up with the legs. I don't think it really hurts anything. So, there. Lines up better with the model. And then I'm gonna add single bone. Put this like here. There. There. That's all I'm gonna do for this. Put it right there. Now, well, first of all, I want to make sure that it is connected to the body. I'll leave it as spine 5. Actually, no. I will... Body. Okay. It is very important to make sure it has the correct side that it's on. It'll be important later on. So, right side, right leg. Leg, R, and then you're just going to copy it and paste it the rest of the way down. Then you're going to select all of your legs, Shift D, make sure it's somewhat the same, and then leg L for the left side. Control copy. V. V. There we go. That's properly labeled on both sides. If you had the different eyes to where it's like inward and then it's the plane, there is a special way of doing that. I would just suggest looking up another tutorial because most people do eyes that way. It's really easy to find another video on that. Yeah, I think this is how I'm wanting my general bones to look. Of course, if you had non-nubs, you would want like an extra thing for like the paw and stuff so it bends better, but yeah, it's pretty much how you're wanting it. Save. I don't think I'm personally wanting anything else, so this will work for me. Pretty sure it's mesh and then the bones. Control P. Yes. With automatic weight. Okay. And now the body will be attached to the bones. Although, because there's arms and a couple other things, you will have to go through and make sure things are properly connected to where they're supposed to be. Because, if I go into pose mode, the arms will... Do not jump on my desk, please. Thank you. So sorry if you can hear the dog. It connects, and it'll move how it's not exposed to. So you do have to disconnect this. But I'm pretty sure things like this will be usually where they should be, along with the leg is usually automatically how it should be. If I turn off the bones, you can see it better. Or at least good enough. Tail should be how it should be. Yeah. How I'm wanting it to move. But it's mainly where the human part is. You'll have to go back through. Do not jump on my desk, please. Go. I love you. I don't want you messing things up. So tap on the bones, shift, click on the body, go into weight paint, and I specifically also want the bones selected, so if I do control shift, I can tap on whatever bone I'm trying to look at. Fall off, I will set it to project so it goes straight through it and gets both sides, so I don't have to worry about that. Make the size a little bit bigger. And just everywhere I want the head. I want the entirety of the head covered, so just trying to make extra sure. Yeah, and see how it got the other set as well then. That was what I was wanting. Control shift. See where the neck is. That is not the neck, and you can also go through now and make sure that it is not taking things that aren't the neck. There. See where this is connected. This. Just to be like extra safe, that's not like attaching to the tongue so that it moves weirdly or anything else. Okay, now I could look at the legs. The feet, again, I just think that this one personally would move a lot better and look a lot nicer if it didn't have the feet attached. But I'm pretty sure I still need them for the modeling so it doesn't mess up. Yeah, it'll work. It's still connected, so that's looking good. Now to get the arms, size it up. The arm should not be connected to anything. Just be safe. Then to get the other side, down, make sure nothing is connected, and that should be it now. Now if I go to pose mode, do this, obviously let me turn off the eyes so that you can see it better. Yeah, it's moving how I want it to. The neck. Okay, and also to make sure, yeah, this is now not connected to anything. And let's check how the legs move. They might still be a little funny, but yeah, it's enough to where I can live with it. So. Turn back on the eyes. Now the eyes I'm not gonna do, so do this, then that, control P. I'm gonna do this instead because I just want the eyes attached to the head and I don't trust that they will just attach to the head. So yeah. Now bones, then the eyes, weight paint. Sure it is gotten all of the eyes. Okay, now if you check in pose mode just to be safe, has the eyes. Okay, that was really easy. Sometimes if you have like a lot more complicated of a creature, it could just grab onto random things and it can take forever. It doesn't always work with you. This is just a really great example of it working with me this time. It's also a more simplistic design. It doesn't have like any extra hair coming off of it or like spikes and stuff for it to sit and like mess with. So yeah, that we got the frog dog. Grog. I wasn't initially gonna do an accessory, but it might be nice to show you. I don't know, it's basically just the same as the eyes. Just do it separately. But I might add either a lily pad hat or a little flower hat. Let me pull up a picture on my phone of a lily pad really quickly. Okay. I can do that. Cube. Pad. Lily pad. There we go. Size this down, move it up. Put it right on the head, like a little hat. Also makes it where I can show you how to make toggles later. It's like this. Just make it flat. I don't think this is going to be too complicated. Might turn off the bones so I don't have to sit and look at them. Just go to the top view. Make it see-through. Shift. Also do that. SX. Just gonna round it out. SX. Oh wait, not SY. That's what I meant to do. And I might add this to make it even more round. Then, if I so dare, just add a bit of those so that when I don't know why this part is satisfying to me. So, got that. Got the shape that I wanted it to be. Loop. Switch to this. Bloop. And you know what? Okay. S, Y. Bring them even closer. There. Got our little lily pad. Bring the edges up. Press A. S, make it bigger. Tilt it so it doesn't like clip through the eyes. Have a little lily pad. Then go to this. Do that so I can see better. So I can make a seam. Shape smooth. Apply this. UV editing A. Select all of it. Unwrap angle base S. Just move these to two separate corners. Texture paint. Yeah. Now let me look at my image again. See what a lily pad's supposed to look like. I think I'll copy this one. A little bit of a darker green than our little guy. this. Wonder if this will work for me. Did. Perfect. Just want to make sure no white lines are going to be showing. Okay. Then I'm going to take a little bit of a lighter green. Put it to this, turn the strength down, turn this up, just in the center. Do that a little bit. Shift X to copy that color, and then I'm going to make it a little bit darker. Turn off our little frog. The eyes can stay, I guess. Just kind of make it a little bit darker on the bottom. A little bit of shadowing. There. I think that is enough for me, just as a nice little example, so I can show how to make toggles. Image, save as, lily pad color. Okay, so now we got a frog, we got a hat. Now we gotta attach the hat. It's just the same as attaching the eyes. Have that, body, Control P, auto detect, and then bones, the hat, weight paint. Yeah, that's it. Really easy. Gonna turn that off. And also, if you want to make it like blink, I don't know how good this will look. Because I have to go around so much eye, but I'll try. So, base, do another key, blinking, go to edit mode, then I'm probably gonna do this, SX, this is also how you can do like facial expressions, by the way. Doesn't have to be perfect, just enough to where you can understand that it's blinking. Bring these sides a little bit up. Okay. Then bring it from the bottom. X. Bring these out. Bring these up. That. Shift that. Just trying to make it look the same on both sides as well is a little tricky. Grab this. Shift that. There. Kind of got a little bit of a problem here, but that doesn't seem like a hard. Let me go to this. There. That one dot that seems to be a problem. There we go. Just gotta sit and fidget with it until it looks perfect. Then you gotta blink. That is good enough for me. Of course, you can sit and fidget with it more to like make it better. Ooh, my back. Since it has a mouth, I'm also gonna probably just add a single one of these for talking. If you want it to have like a more detailed mouth, you can go through and add individual like sounds and stuff. There is a list of like specific things that you can have it do like the A sound, the B sound, and all that. I don't really ever mess with that because I make such simplistic things. But that is something you might want to look into if you want like more detailed mouth movement when talking. Okay. Talk. Just do that for now. Go to edit mode. Just want to open that mouth up, me personally. Oop. Get it in a little bit. There. And you're probably gonna also want to bring that tongue down. Sure, it looks good. There we go. Bring the tongue back a little bit. And now that's what it'll do whenever it talks. Okay. Blink, talk. What else? I don't know if I'll do a bunch of gestures, but I will do a single gesture to show you how to do that. So I guess, you know what? Lick. I'll have it to where it sticks its tongue out and like shoots it out. That'll be a nice simple one to show how to do that with. Edit mode. Might not open the mouth all the way for this one, but ooh. Kind of just wanted to grab the end of the tongue and pull it back this way. There we go. There, it'll shoot its tongue out at people. That won't become annoying. That won't ever become a problem. That won't be used to annoy people, I bet. This avatar isn't gonna become a menace there. Now you'll be able to shoot your tongue out at people. Just know these do stack up, so if you talk with the tongue out, they will stack, I guess. So keep that in mind. Yeah. I think that is the rest of what I wanted to do. I got an accessory, got the bones done. Wasn't as long as last time, but in the next part I will try to have it like ready in Unity. Actually, I will show really quickly how to export it. Go to File, Export, FBX. I guess I will frog dog. Got a text. There. Okay, so it's exported. It's all ready. And I will show you next time how to get it all like where it should be. I hope everyone has a lovely day, and goodbye.